So let's start with the summary of Elon Musk by Ashley Wency. Elon's World. In year 2000, Silicon Valley and San Francisco was in depression. The internet madness has died down. Venture capitalists do not invest anymore because of the dot-com bubble. At the time, Silicon Valley was only busy making click ads. Twitter and Facebook were just starting out. Some sees that the technology industry had freaked. It stopped turning science fiction into reality. Elon Musk was the part of the dot-com mania. After finishing college, he made $22 million from Zip2. It was a software like Google Maps. Zip2 was brought by Compaq in 1999. Musk invested his money to another startup called X.com. It became PayPal. When eBay bought PayPal in 2002, Musk became even richer. Instead of staying in Silicon Valley, Musk moved out to Los Angeles. There is where he built Tesla, SpaceX, and SolarCity. His companies lead in the automotive, aerospace, and solar industries. With rockets, electric cars, and solar panels, Musk transforms the future. The Elon's world, reality and science fiction are rolled up into one. Elon Musk is different from other technology millionaires because of his worldview. Musk said, "If we can solve sustainable energy and be well on our way to becoming a multiplanetary species, that would be really good." Today, Musk Corporation has thousands of employees. It has a net worth of $10 billion. Africa. Musk's grandfather, Joshua Heldman, flew his own plane from Canada to South Africa. He migrated with his whole family. They settled in Pretoria, but sometimes the family would fly to Norway, Scotland, and Australia. My Heldman and Elon Musk were childhood sweethearts. Right after marriage, they had Elon. He was born on June 28, 1971. Elon Musk is a successful engineer. Mai is a dietitian. They had two other children named Kimball and Tosca. At 5 years old, Elon showed high level of concentration. He spent many hours reading. His favorite books are The Lord of the Rings and The Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy. When he ran out of books, he read 2 sets of encyclopedia. Things went well with the Musk family. They owned the biggest home in Pretoria. However, when Elon was 8 years old, his parents got divorced. He and his brother Kimball lived with his father. Elon thought that he didn't have a happy childhood. His father was not a happy man. The first time Elon saw a computer when he was 10, he got really amazed. He immediately asked his father to buy one. When the computer arrived, Elon spent 3 whole days to learn basic programming. Elon was very close with his brother Kimball and cousins Peter, Lyndon, and Russ Rive. They make homemade rockets and explosive. They also enjoy long trade trips and play Dungeons and Dragons. At school though, Elon had a very different experience. He was often bullied. There was an incident that really traumatized him. Elon was eating at the stairs, and then a boy attacked him from behind. He was kicked in the head and pushed down. Elon fell from the stairs. He got more punches. Elon was immediately brought to the hospital. He had blood all over. It took him a week to go back to school. For 4 years, Elon endured the situation. The gang would always go after him for no reason. Eventually, he had to transfer. After 17 years old, Elon was eager to leave South Africa. He thought America would give him better opportunities. He was also interested in Silicon Valley. When his family got Canadian citizenship, Elon flew to his great escape. Canada. Musk had a difficult time in Canada. He just rode the plane with no place to stay. It took him a while to find his relatives. For his 18th birthday, he celebrated with some neighbors and the relatives he just met. Musk worked odd jobs such as tending vegetables and cutting logs. Later on, his brother Kimball also arrived in Canada. In 1989, Musk enrolled at Queen's University in Ontario. It is where he met his ex-wife, Justin Wilson. Justin stood him up for their first date. But Musk was persistent. Justin said, "He can sweep off your feet." A lot changed for Musk in college. He still talked a lot about space and energy. His classmates would just laugh it off. Musk found people who share the same interests. Musk made extra cash by fixing computers. He also sold spare parts to his dorm mates. After 2 years, Musk got a scholarship. He continued his studies in University of Pennsylvania. He studied both economics and physics. At Penn, Musk found friends who have lunch and discuss physics. He also rented a frat house with a close friend. They would hold vibe parties for $5 per head. Musk wrote interesting business plan for his classes. One of them was entitled The Importance of Being Solar. He predicted that there will be a leap in solar power technology. Large solar plants will be constructed. He discussed solar cell and the compounds that can maximize their power. He also wrote a paper on ultracapacitor. They are battery cells which can store huge amount of energy. They can recharge and deliver power 100 times more than other capacitors. Musk already thinks of electric cars and rockets. His professors recommended him for his concise analysis. Musk can tackle complex physics concepts. He also knows how to make good profit from them. He first thought of creating video games after finishing college, but Musk wanted a career that would have a big effect on the world. He would often dream about space, renewable energy, and the internet. They have great market potential. Musk also thought they would create significant changes in the future. Silicon Valley is busy sharing baby photos, but Musk is working to save human race from annihilation. Elon's first startup. In 1994, Kimball and Elon had many road trips. They had the idea of business on the internet. Eventually, Musk became an intern in Silicon Valley. When he finished school, he and Kimball started the company. Zip2 is the online version of the Yellow Pages. It is a directory and a map of all business establishments. Elon did the website coding. Kimball was responsible for selling the site. Kimball did door-to-door sales, but business owners don't understand what Zip2 is for. It took a while before they find an investor. Finally, a capitalist would take interest. He invested $3 million. Zip2 extended to newspaper classified ads. However, as the company got bigger, Musk was removed from management. He became Chief Technical Officer. Zip2 moved to a larger office. It also hired programmers to improve its codes. In 1998, the company would merge with City Search in a $300 million deal. City Search was a competitor. Compaq bought Zip2 in 1999. The Musk brothers have turned their dot-com idea into a reality. It wasn't easy though. Elon Musk wanted to be CEO. PayPal mafia boss. Musk turned from a Canadian backpacker to a multi-millionaire in a decade. He was only 27. All in all, he acquired $22 million. He bought a huge condominium, a prop plane, and a sports car. Musk drove his McLaren F1 all around Silicon Valley. While an intern, Musk had the idea of internet banking. He shared it with his seniors, but they did not like it. In the 90s, people were hesitant on purchasing books online. No one wants to encode their credit card numbers on the web. Musk, however, was intent on creating this bank online. He invested $12 million to his new project. He called the online banking site X.com. One of his co-founders said, "That's part of what separates Elon from mere mortals. He's willing to take an insane amount of personal risk. When you do a deal like that, it either pays off or you end up in a bus trailer somewhere. Zip2 was a neat practical idea, but X.com changes the banking industry. Musk enters a business backed with nothing but his passion. He thought that bankers were doing everything wrong. He can do better. As the Zip2, Musk pitched the company to venture capitalists. He made powerful speeches to encourage engineers to work for him. X.com became a legitimate finance service. It has banking license, mutual fund licensed, and FDIC insurance. In November 1999, the site went live on the internet. Musk stayed at the office for 48 hours. He wanted to make sure things are running smoothly. X.com pioneered a payment system. The new payment system was called PayPal. It can send money just by entering the person's email. Within a few months, PayPal gained 200,000 clients. It's a very convenient way to move money. Banks take days to process. In March 2000, X.com merged with its competitor Confinity. Musk still owns majority of the share. The company name remains the same, but X.com and Confinity had conflict. It is because of different cultures and decision making. A group of employees plan to out Musk, and they want to put Peter Thiel from Confinity as CEO. Meanwhile, Musk was having honeymoon with Justin. Right after landing, Musk convinced the board to reconsider, but it was too late. He was told that the company has to move on. Musk again lost power on the company he started. X.com was rebranded as PayPal on June 2001. Musk secured his role as company advisor. He invested more. He increased his stake as PayPal's major stockholder. The dot-com mania, however, was coming to an end. The other tech companies were in a hurry to sell. Musk convinced the board to turn down offers. PayPal's annual revenue rose to $240 million. It is a strong independent company which could go public. And then in 2002, PayPal got an offer from eBay for $1.5 billion. After taxes, Musk was able to take home $180 million. PayPal was able to survive the dot-com bubble. It was because of Musk's instincts at market and technology trends. The company also made a successful IPO despite the 9/11 attacks. PayPal became a winner even if the technology industry was down. Mike in space. In June 2001, Elon Musk turned 30. He moved from Silicon Valley. Musk and his wife started over in Los Angeles. After PayPal, he had time for his dreams on space travel and rocket ships. There's no better place to start than LA. The weather of Los Angeles is good for aeronautics. Musk found people who have the same vision as him. He joined a group called Mars Society. It studies life on Mars. It has a project called Trans-Life Mission. It is about a capsule that will orbit Earth. The crew of the capsule are mice. Musk donated $500,000 for Mars Society and its project. He suggested that Trans-Life Mission should extend all the way to Mars. Musk was browsing the NASA website, but he became really disappointed. There is no definite plan or exact schedule for Mars exploration. Musk read books on aerospace. He hired talented engineers to plan the rocket trip. He studied the performance of low-cost rockets. The existing rockets produced by Russians, Boeing and Lockheed, are very expensive. They carry gigantic satellites. Musk thought of cheaper rockets, which can be used for research and commercial use. When eBay bought PayPal, Musk earned $100 million. He used it to build his rocket ship to Mars. In June 2002, Space Exploration Technologies were founded. Musk was joined by the Mars Society members and other space enthusiasts in Los Angeles. Musk was very excited for SpaceX. However, a tragedy happened in his family. Justin gave birth